welcome to the MagicManMo Monday Show. It's the week of Thanksgiving here in the United States, but that doesn't mean you don't get a MagicManMo episode to tie yourself over through the holidays. Tie yourself over from what? And besides giving thanks and enjoying time with your loved ones, what Thanksgiving's really all about is food. Recently, MagicManMo discovered a website called Scrandle, where you basically have to determine between two food items which one is superior, according to the internet. So we thought it would be fun to put MagicManMo in a hot seat competition where if he can get more than half of the answers correct, then he can enjoy one of our lovely homemade pickles. And if he can't, then he'll spend a week in the dungeon. So just, your usual everyday happy-go-lucky Thanksgiving food challenge. Over to you, MagicManMo. Good luck. Thanks, MagicManMo. Let's jump into Scrandle 2. I guess this is the sequel. I've never played Scrandle 1 or 2, but apparently it refreshes daily, so I'm gonna play the daily game, and I don't actually know what we're supposed to be doing. Well, hold on there just a second, MagicManMo. You didn't read anything. Of course you don't know what you're doing. Scrandle 2, the thrilling daily game of food comparison. View exotic and delicious Scran from around the world. Guess which is superior as judicated. I think it's supposed to be adjudicated, but fact check me on that one. By footy Scran followers and your peers. That's right, we're gonna be trying to determine which food is superior based on polling. So between these two food items, which is the superior food? I don't even know what we're looking at. We got a cheese and a ham panini from Manchester United in 2021, and we've got a loaded buttermilk chicken, which I think looks pretty good, from Tottenham Hotspurs 2024. You have the prices with these? This cheese and a ham panini, which is burnt to absolute heck. It doesn't even look like it's a panini. It looks like it's an overlong hot dog bun that has been melted on one end. What is this supposed to be? This charring? Is that the cheese? For $6.30, I'd be very, I was gonna say disappointed, but perhaps livid. I guess I understand the price a little bit. It looks like they're at a stadium, for a ball game. And food prices at ball games are always way too high. But we've got this loaded buttermilk chicken. I mean, what are we even debating here? It looks like chicken, some kind of like cabbage or something, and peppers. This looks like it would probably be delicious. This has to be the superior one. Thanks for voting. Well, which one was the answer? That was just bonus round? That was for nothing. I guess I guess the jury is still out on that one. All right, let's start the game for real. We've got like dots. We got circles of some kind over here. This one from Dortmund 2024 of Germany. We've got the Doner kebab with a drink at 10:45. I don't know what kind of drink, just a soda pop perhaps. I don't know what a doner kebab is, but this looks more like a sandwich of some kind rather than a kebab. Is it kebab? I don't know why I'm saying kebab. It's been kebab all my life, but I think it's because I've heard like British food reviewers call them kebabs, and so now kebab lives in my head forever. To be fair, it is kebab with an A and not kebab with an O, but regardless, is that French fries in the kebab with the meat and the tomato and the lettuce? Looks pretty good. 10:45 seems a bit steep. Chicken roasted dinner at 7.71. Is that, what am I looking at? What part of this is the chicken? Is this chicken, what is this circle thing? That is some kind of dough. This is the chicken underneath, down here, right? We've got carrots, broccoli, bread, potato. You ever look at pictures of food and realize you don't know what food looks like? The chicken roast dinner looks more homey, more like home style, something like your grandma make for you. And at 7.71, probably not too bad a deal. I do have to say the kebab looks pretty good. I wanna go with the chicken roast dinner. I was wrong! Wait, how do you get a 71% and a 65%? That adds up to way beyond 100. I got that wrong. I got one wrong. That's not great for me. We've got minty peas in a cup. Minty peas for 201. I think you'd have to pay me to eat that. I'm not a big fan of minty food in general. I can enjoy a mint, but I'm not a fan of minty food, if that makes sense. And then we got chips and cheese. Just literally, that is depression food. That is a struggle meal right there. It's got ketchup, it's fries. It says chips because it's like in Wales. So it's fries, what appears to be some kind of ketchup, and the least melted slices of what appears to be American, maybe Velveeta cheese, and the cheapest bun of all time. They're both $2.01 exactly, but this has to be the superior food. Fries that look like they're probably cold, and that's probably why the cheese didn't melt properly, is still superior to minty peas in a cup. I gotta be right. Both of them very low scores, but I was right. Look, we're 1 for 2. 1 for 2. I feel like with the first one, I should have known better. I should have known that the kebab was gonna do better, just because it looked like a good sandwich, but it just seems steep. I guess I'm just a cheap guy. We got the cheeseburger and cheesy chips. I don't see a cheeseburger in this image. Where's the cheeseburger? Where's the beef? With what? Cheeseburger and cheesy chips, $24.12? $24? This burger better have slaps, but I'll never know. Or Sunday dinner and a Yorkshire pudding for $10.72. Does this look weirdly AI to you? Maybe it's the lighting, or like maybe the image has been sharpened in some way. There's something about it that doesn't sit right with me. It might be fine. It might be fine. I think it's the lighting. I don't know what makes it a Yorkshire pudding. It looks like a bread bowl with like 2 hash browns and some kind of chopped pork, perhaps. Some maybe chicken, maybe turkey. I don't know what that is. It's Sunday dinner. I think it might be. I don't know what is food, and I don't know what this is. Is this a slice of cabbage? Maybe it's some bits of cheese, got some carrots. This has to be, whatever it is, it has to be superior to a cheeseburger-less cheeseburger meal, regardless. What the? We got just straight up 2 herrings at $6.90. I have never had herring specifically, but I am not a big seafood guy. Not a big fan of fish. And then we've got what just calls itself cheeseburger. That is the most charred, burnt burger I have probably, no, it's probably not the most I've seen. I've probably just seen a straight blackened burger. This has a little bit of brown in it, but it's also got the saddest bit of perhaps cheese, and that's it, on the saddest looking bun I've ever seen. This is sad, and this is fish. I don't like fish, but if I did like fish, this has to be superior to that burger, right? Fish. Both lows, I was right, let's go! I'm 3 for 4. That's just sad, but we've all been there, right? You've got the hot dog, but you don't have the hot dog bun. So you put it on a different bun. Normally, if I don't have a hot dog bun in the house though, I probably also don't have hamburger buns. So the real desperation meal is the hot dog on like just sliced bread. That is also the saddest little dip of ketchup I've ever seen. On the, like, it's not even like it's just a dab, just a dollop of ketchup. And it looks like it came with fries. 1809? There's no, it doesn't matter what's going over here on the left because that is just disgustingly sid. But what is it? Trapiro 402 looks delicious. Beans, rice, fried egg, crackling. Just, what is a crackling? Pork steak, tomato sauce, and cabbage at 402? I'd pay that. I'd probably pay twice that. I'd happily not pay twice that, but I would. That looks like it would be delicious, surely. And it's at another ball. Is this at a ball game in a stadium for 402? It looks like we're in a VIP booth though, so maybe they've already paid like $200 for this ticket or more for a season pass, and they're like, you get half off food. I'm clicking the Trapiro. Absolutely, that actually looks good, as opposed to sad. There's a lot of ballpark food. We have a gyros in America and the US at MetLife Stadium. Price does not include tax, $14.81. I love that they, wait, it doesn't include tax? So it's like $14.81 base price before tax. It might as well, why not 15? Why not 14? Why not $14.99? $14.81 before tax. Maybe after tax, it comes out to something more normal, like $16 even or something. I don't know. I'm not trying to do math right now. I don't know what the tax rate in MetLife Stadium is, but that looks like a delicious gyros. Again, I think it's the lighting. I think I've seen too many pictures of AI food with a very specific bright lighting to it, because I can see this guy's hand. I don't think this is AI. But it looks like AI because it's bright, like it's too bright. But I think that's just my brain failing me. I think I'm just cooked. But look at this over here in Arsenal in England, the sticky Korean glazed prawns, which means I probably wouldn't like it because I probably wouldn't like prawns. probably. It looks visually great with rice and Asian slaw. Asian slaw sounds fantastic. A little nugget of rice over here, the sesame seeds or whatever these, like Asian seed, I don't think they're sesame, but whatever these little seeds are. This looks great. Both of these look fantastic, but which one? $22.78? Jesus. Jesus? Is that for just this one bowl of food, or was this like it got like a family pack of these, and this is like one meal, like this is a, you know, feeds four or something situation. I mean, on price alone, they're both quite expensive, but at least this one's at the ballpark, so yeah, it's gonna be. Which one's superior? I think I would rather have, personally, the gyros. I'm gonna go with the gyros. I don't even know if oh, it was close though. It was close though. It's because I don't like fish. Oh my God, octopus sandwich. Ugh. I'm gimping myself by not liking fish. The prawns were probably delicious, but I don't know. It looks like the sandwich is coming alive, like Cthulhu in a bun, dude. What is at 9:38? I mean, I'm almost surprised it's maybe not more, because octopus feels like it's exotic for a food dish, but that again, I'm not even close to the sea, guys. I am the heartland of the United States. I don't have access to fresh seafood, so maybe that's what's keeping me back. Or ham and cheese panini with 2 beers, $17.55. I was gonna say, the ham and cheese panini at $17.55 is an actual crime. 2 beers, if you're in the city, beers are expensive, so they're probably like $5, $6 a piece. So honestly, $10, $12 of that is the beers, which is sad if it's in like a city. If you go to my dive bar in my hometown, those 2 beers are like $3 a piece. So like that would be like an $11, $12 panini, which is insane too, for just ham and cheese. That's it. I do like a panini, but like I like a little bit more substance. Between these two, I would feel safer with the 2 beers and panini. But I'm gonna think, all right, if I'm thinking the internet includes people that probably like octopus, let's go with the octopus sandwich. If you handed me this and I was traveling and I was in an exotic mood, I would try a nibble of the octopus, but it doesn't appeal to me. And it's actually really close, shockingly close, but I was right. I'm 5 for 10. I'm even Stevens. So long as I get one more thing correct, we have a winning batting average here. I'm in it for the pickle. This is not a hot dog. $8.71 hot dog. I don't know what this is, but it's not a hot dog. It's not a hot dog bun. What is? Wycombe Wanderers 2023 England. What are you doing? Is it supposed to be a tofu dog? Does that explain the color? Even if you don't cook your wieners, you're gonna get more color than that. England, what is the color of this wiener, dude? This is not a hot dog. And I don't know what kind of bun this is, but it ain't a bun. It looks like it's, what? Or we've got chicken and chips, all right? That just looks, look, I don't know what kind of sauce that is. At first I thought maybe it was some kind of chipotle ranch or some situation, but I know it's not ranch because it's Wembley Stadium in England. I don't think England knows about ranch. Isn't ranch basically like exclusively the United States? Am I making that up? Did I hear about that? Did someone tell me that and I just believed them? But I mean, fried chicken, some chippos, as they say across the pond. That looks great, absolutely. No, for sure. Oh, for sure. We win! I mean, we didn't get a perfect score, but we got 2 left to go. Chicken pie, that would be a chicken pot pie. You wouldn't just call that a chicken pie. Oh, wait. Oh, it's England. Maybe they would. In America, you have to specify. That's not, a pie in America is pretty much exclusively a dessert item, if it's an American pie. So you have to say pot pie, and that tells you it's gonna be savory. Because we have like shepherd's pie, but we know that's not American. So like that, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, a chicken pot pie with a fork in it. It looks like one of the banquet ones that you'd get out of the frozen section at your local grocery store, but nonetheless, I'm sure is delicious. It doesn't look all that appealing, but it's about what's inside that matters. Or we've got the steak blagus, what is this? Is that Scotland? And peppercorn sauce pie, steak, black pudding, and haggis. 603. Again, it's gotta be the lighting. So the lighting just makes this look like it's not real food, right? This just looks sus. My brain has been broken. And it's also like that solid red background, solid blue table or whatever. It just doesn't, this doesn't feel like a natural environment for food. Look, $7.04 for that pot pie is a crime. That's just far and away too much. Again, it's at a stadium, so what can you do? $6.03 seems like it's probably the better deal. But isn't haggis like intestines and black pudding just burnt blood? Just cooked blood and intestines? So I would far and away rather eat the chicken pot pie. Absolutely. The steak isn't making the rest of this feel more appealing. But a whole culture of people, I think, enjoys black pudding and haggis, and visually, this has a lot more going on for it, so I'd rather eat the pie, the chicken pot pie, but I'm gonna say that the blackis is superior, and I was right, okay. I'm being held back by things that I don't think I enjoy. What the frick is this, as we're going up? Burger, with chips, no price data. No chips either that I can see. A burnt burger, no cheese. There's a little bit of red on here, like someone maybe considered waving a ketchup bottle over the burger and then stopped. Maybe they saw mold in the bottle and gave up. I don't know what happened there. And we've got a 2-inch sausage roll at $5.36. That seems steep for what I assume is 2 inches is not a lot to work with, is all I'm saying. The burger is from Cheltenham Town FC in England, and the 2-inch sausage roll from Norwich City FC, but this FC gets the periods, and that FC does not get the periods. I don't know if that means it's different places or not. Maybe there's a place actually called FK, and this place is FC. Like, that's FC, and this is FK. You know what I'm saying? They're both in, we got a lot of England pictures. They don't know how to do food over there, apparently, with the, like, whatever that hot dog was before. I'm gonna say the sausage roll is more appealing, but the price feels high. And I got it right. Hey, 8 out of 10 isn't too bad. Then I beat the community average. The community missed typically 3 times more often than they missed twice on this daily goal. What is this anime? What am I looking at? What is this? Blue Revolver is a beginner-friendly bullet hell shoot 'em up I worked on. I'm really proud of it. Give it a try. Oh, I'll click it. Maybe I will. It's $15. Maybe I'll wishlist it. Yeah, you can see the distribution here. More people got 7 or 8 right than anything else. Obviously, pretty even on the 6 and 9, and then pretty even on the 5 and 10. But you had a decent number of people getting it perfect. Honestly, I probably could have gotten 9 out of 10. I think the one, can I actually go back and look? Oh, I can. Oh, you can look at them specifically. This one, it was kind of like I don't know, maybe the nostalgia was kicking in for me. Because visually, I see the appeal in the kebab, the German kebab. I see the appeal. My gut told me that this would probably be the winner, but like my heart was in it for this dish. This felt like grandma's house to me. That's why I picked it. And what was 6 that I missed? Oh yeah, I thought this was close. This one would be one that it was a toss up. I'm not a fan of prawns, but like I like gyros, so I was like, okay, we'll do that. The prices on these were insane. This was an honest miss. I could have had 9 out of 10. It would have been real tricky to get 10 out of 10 on this one. Were you guys playing along at home? How well did you do? Let me know in the comments down below. That's Scrandle, and I'm gonna get to enjoy myself a pickle. Pickles, I made these myself. There's nothing, they're lightly spiced. I forget what with. I've got spices in them. I can't get it out. I'm trying to get this pickle spear. I got a little pickle. I made a pickle spear. This is a different jar than the jar you saw earlier. I've got a pickle spear here that is probably, I think this pickle spear might be longer than 2 inches. An inch is usually like about your thumb knuckle to the end of your thumb. This is like a 2.5-inch pickle spear, and I want you to know that this 2.5-inch pickle spear is longer, you can't even see all of it because my finger's holding it, is longer than that 2-inch sausage roll that they were trying to charge, what was it, $4 or $5 for? Ridiculous. Back over to you, MagicManMo. Congratulations on your victory, MagicManMo. I hope you enjoyed that pickle. I am supremely jealous and could use a pickle in me right about now. And thank all of you for watching today's episode. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like. And if you do celebrate Thanksgiving, then I hope you all have a wonderful holiday with the loved ones. Take this time to give thanks for whatever it is that you are thankful for, and cherish those things or people, whatever they may be to you. Once again, thank you all for watching. Thank you for supporting, thank you for subscribing, and thank you for your time. Until next time, bye!